All right, so I believe that you all are here again and are ready to get one or two from the analysis I'm going to make. Now, for this particular account, here is what I'm going to suggest. Please take your time with it. And by the way, this is one of the EAs I'm currently working on, so I'll keep you guys posted on it. All right. So, for those who have been asking the question on the setup you want me to send to you for your $100 account, I've said it severally. For a $100 account, you have to be patient and be willing to grow with whatever the bot is giving you. So here's what I'm going to do so that you can see as a demonstration. This is the same bot. So what I did was I set a time for the bot to trade. Now, for the sake of, whatever you're doing, you can choose to turn the daily drawdown off and have it take profit, a daily take profit. But I want the bot to trade between 12 and 16, between 12 and 4 o'clock for me. So I'm going to set my trend filter here, and I'll just set it to 15 minutes period indicator or trend indicator, and time frame is 5 minutes, and the minimum trend strength will be 30. All right. So I'll save this as $100 conservative, 100 conservative, no stop loss, no drawdown, no daily drawdown. I provided a list, no daily drawdown, and I believe you should use it. So I will just save this. All right. So basically, all the settings remain the same. I turned off all the daily parameters, but I set the work hours to 12 to 16 o'clock because I believe that is when the market will really move. So I click OK, and let me click on this is gold, 5 minutes between the 31st of March and 4th of April. So, all right. So it will only trade between that particular time. It will trade between those time and not more. As you can see, it will only trade between, let me pause it. It will only start trading between 12 o'clock and 16 o'clock thereabouts, depending on the time of this. So let's just continue. So I started with $100 capital, by the way, and yeah, all right. So what I believe you can do is you can tighten up the parameters of the bot. You can tighten up the parameters of the bot, and I believe you should be totally okay if you want to do that. So this is one of the best days of the bot, and I think at the end of the day, we are left with about, what was the profit again? 306. Yeah, so here is the report. We moved the initial deposit from $100 to $300. So you practically multiplied your capital by 3 by just using these minimal settings. All right, but this is because I did not use any drawdown. I put my capital at risk. I put my $100 at risk. But I believe that if you have moved your $100 account to maybe 150 or one something account, you can start to add maybe a $10 daily account. So without stop loss, I put all of my capital at risk. So this time around, I'm going to add a daily drawdown for the stop loss, and I can send you this result if you want me to send it to you. For those of you asking, the relative drawdown, maximum drawdown was around 42% of the whole capital, and the expected payoff is great. All right, so let me change some of the parameters. You see, we started with $100, 102, and down to what we have $300 here. So let me change the time I will change the time from 12 to 12:30 and see if there's any difference, and to 4:30. So to just see if there's any difference between the the performance of the bot. Template black PA. All right. So let's see if there's any difference. Okay. I'm not really sure if there is any difference, so to say. But anything could happen in the market. And okay, we're going gradually. Okay. Yup. Okay. So we did 300 the other time. We moved the account from 100 to 300 the other time. Let's see if there's any difference this time around. Okay, well, we closed on some loss this time around because I changed the time I wanted to work. So the initial deposit was 100, and then I ended after a week. I ended with 161, just $60 profit. So as you manipulate the time, you manipulate things in the bot, you tend to get different results. As time goes on, you get a different result depending on. So this is why we allow you to do everything you can and whatnot. And this trade ended in loss. Ended in loss because we it ended like this because we changed some. So if I should change the settings again, to say, let me filter the date again. Let me go back to 11 o'clock to say 4 o'clock. Let's see. Of course, I'm going to send the initial settings to you, so you can just black PA. All right. So the settings this time around is different. I wanted to start trading by 11 to 4 p.m. and let's see what the outcome or what the result of this will be. So you can make the bot profitable based on how you think or however way you deem fit. All right. So okay, 200 by the third day. Let's see how we do. And okay, all right. Yeah, because the time you really start the bot also really matters. Okay. All right. So to this time around, we did 299 and 299 or 219 rather, instead of 200 that we did. So because I adjusted some of the parameters, it made more profit, and the gross profit, the expected payoff was, the profit factor was way above the roof. So then let me add some protections to my $100 capital. Let's say I want to change it back to 12:30 or 12 o'clock to 1600. All right, but this time around, I want to protect my capital. I want to risk only $10. I want to risk, maybe let's say let's say $15 of my capital per time, and I don't want a daily profit target. All right, I don't want a daily profit target. Just protect my capital. Just keep trading as long as you can. Let's see the difference this time around. Okay, the first daily target hit. All right, so it's the second daily target hit. All right, the third daily target hit with the $10 capital protection. Is he able to recover? Oh yeah, he did. So the bot was able to recover even though I protected my capital. At the end of the day, the bot made, let's see, the bot still made an additional of $87 in a week with my daily $10 protection capital. All right, so which is fine, which is still okay by me. If after a week I make 187, I make $87, not almost doubling the capital up, and my capital is protected, I think I'm okay with that. So let me save these settings. $10 daily drawdown. Expert properties. Let me save it as save. $100 conservative. $10 daily drawdown. $10 daily drawdown. I'll save it as an additional file. Now let me see if I can, risk more by saying I want to risk an additional $15 daily drawdown. My bad. $15 daily drawdown. Save. Yep. Not 10, it's 15. Because sometimes you just need to give it a breathing space. All right, you just need to give it, yes. You just need to give it a breathing space. Sometimes let me risk 10 of my capital, and it means I'm going into the market. I'm going 10 times to risk. Let me save that and do the same running and see what I have. I'm risking $10, and then so it's gone the first time, second time. All right, second drawdown, third drawdown. Let's see. Guess it should recover this time around with a better. Okay, yeah, it did better this time around. It also recovered the capital for me. Great, this is awesome. I think they give almost the same results. Yeah, they gave almost the same results. 87, or even whether it's 10 or 15, they give the same result. All right, so what I can do again is to go to higher time frame. On the higher time frame, you can minimize some of the noise. Currently on 15 minutes, on 5 minutes, let me take it to 5 minutes, and also take my 10 the trend analysis for 15 minutes, and let me see how the performance would differ. All right, so feel free to explore quite a lot on this, and let's see. Okay, that's interesting. The first drawdown. Oh, I'm not sure the time is enough for it to do what it wants to do, but I think it's safer this way because I only hit the drawdown once. Great, I only hit the drawdown only once with a higher time frame, and I still made a profit of 140, which is very fine. So what I can do in this case is increase my lot like I did with the video of the MT5 yesterday. Let's say I want to increase my lot size to 0.02. Of course, I will have more drawdown, and that will mean, but in the long run, I will have more profit. Let's see if it means I will be stopped out fast or sooner than expected. So lesser noise and whatnot. All right. So let's see. I made $40 on the trade the other day. So let's see if we can have more breathing space. And then, yeah, absolutely. Which is still fine. So we were able to recover the loss, and we made additional of $98 in a week. So basically, these are parameters you can use to, to test the stuffs that you do. I believe this is going to help you guys a lot, and whatnot. All right, thank you. Let me know if you have any question, and I'll gladly answer the questions. Thank you, guys.